What's up, brick builders? Today's build is the white seal. This is model C from the 3-in-1 creator set, which was the white rabbit, set number 31133. And this is the third and last model that you can do from this set. Hello folks, Sean from BRIT'N Bricks. Welcome to another video. This is an awesome 3-in-1 set, and this is the third model, which is the white seal. Very cute looking thing, and he has his own little fish, bless him. The cockatoo was really good. It's a very good build. That's the second build from that particular set. If you haven't seen that video, check this video out up here. That will be for the cockatoo. It was an excellent, probably my favorite model out of this 3-in-1 creator set. But let's check out the build for today. Okay, as usual, we got the instructions up the top left hand side there. If you've got an iPad or an iPhone or anything that you can open the screen, widen the screen, pinch the screen, you can build along with the instructions, or you can build along with me. Here's our parts, loads and loads of little parts. So the little white seal, we got the instructions up there. And we're going to start off with the rather large 2x12 white plate. And we're going to put two 1x1 plates with the ball socket on the end of the plate. Now this is the same way that we did the cockatoo's tail. So if you remember doing that, you'll know exactly what we're doing. And there we go. So there's two on there. So those are going to be on the right hand side of your plate. To the left of those plates, we're going to put a 2x4 tan plate like that. And then on this 2x6 area, we're going to put two 1x4 plates. And there's going to be two 1x4 white plates, leaving this 4 stud area here on the left hand side. Those are going to be for two 1x1 plates with the ball in the middle. We're going to have the ball at the top, and we're going to have a ball at the bottom. Excuse the hair. So this is going to be the front, this is going to be the back. On top of these, this area here, in the 4 stud area, we're going to put two 1x1 white plates from the left. There we go, one at the top, one at the bottom. Then we got this 4 stud area, so we're going to keep that 4 stud area, and then we're going to put a 2x6 over this tan and the plates with the ball socket. So we've got a 2x6 plate going straight over there, just in line with that tan plate. And then at the end, on the 4 studs on the right hand side of that 2x6, we're going to put a 2x2 tan plate. So you're kind of building this area up. And then this 2x8, 2x4 area here, you can put a 2x4 white brick. Now with this 2x4 area, we're going to put two 1x2 tan bricks with 2 studs on each side. So we're going to put that one there. Studs are going to be facing towards you, or we can have studs left and right, depending on which way you're holding your model. So we're going to have studs at the top, studs at the bottom. And then on this 2x4 area, we're going to put a 2x4 tan plate. So we're just going to build the body up. On the first 2 studs on the left hand side on this tan plate, we're going to put a 1x2 white plate. 1x2 white plate. There it is. Like that. And then we're going to put straight across here, we're going to put a 2x4 oval tile. So it's just going to go straight across like that. So you should end up with something like that. And then this little gap here, we're going to put another 1x2 white plate. And, oh, yeah, it's the same piece that went on the floor last time. So we're going to pop that right there. And then on the white tile that we just placed, we're going to put the heart tile, because that's where his heart's going to be. So this is his body. So we're going to put the heart just there, like that. And then I'm going to turn just a slight angle so that it's got the line going that way. So I can get a 2x4 2x2 tan plate just in between those two there. I think it's a really lovely Easter egg, putting the hearts in these builds and the brains in these builds. Those kind of things that mark specific parts of whatever it is you're building. Lots of Easter eggs inside Lego sets nowadays. Anyway, 2x2 tan plate on these two white studs there, just overlapping that tile. And then we're going to put some curved bricks off this 2x4 brick. So we want these 1x2 curved bricks just going off the back end there like that. And then we got this 2x3 space. We're going to put a pink 2x3 plate. Then across here we got a 2x6 plate space. So we're going to put a 2x6 white plate straight across there, cover his heart up, keep him nice and warm. Oops, pushed up. Just make sure I haven't missed anything. No, okay. Just next to these curved bricks on these two white studs, we're going to put a 1x2 orange plate, like that. And then we're going to make that, so that's made that level with the curved brick. We're going to now put a bigger curved brick over the top of those. So there's one there. And one there. So we got this nice curve, a bit like the parrot. And on top of those two white studs of the curved bricks, we're going to put 1x2 tan plate, like that. And then on the first two right hand studs, we're going to put some dark bluish grey 1x1 bricks with a stud on the side. You're going to have the stud facing you, and you're going to have the other one, the stud, away from you like that. So you've got stud on top, stud on the bottom. Next, we're going to put two 1x4 bricks with studs. So now we've got 5 studs at the top, 2 studs at the bottom, and we're going to put another 1x4 brick with studs on the other side. So you got the same thing, 5 studs, 2 studs. And we've got some more studs. So we got the 1x2 brick with 2 studs on the side, and 1x2 brick with studs on the top as well. And find a 1x2 brick. I'm sure that wasn't what, there it is. I was going to say, I'm sure that's not what I dropped on the floor. There we go. So now we've got a whole line of studs going on here, but we haven't finished yet. We're going to put 2 1x1 bricks, dark bluish grey again, with studs. And there's one. And then there is the other one, like that. So now you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 studs across the top, 2 at the bottom. 8, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8 at the top, 2 at the bottom. Then we're going to finish that area off with these 2 studs here with a 1x2 curved brick. And you're going to have the curve going off to the left. So you kind of got something similar to that. Next, we're going to build this area up on the left hand side, and what we're going to do is we're going to take a 1x2 orange plate, and then we're going to take a 1x2 tan plate, and that's just going to go straight across the orange plate like that. So you got like an L shape. And then next to that orange plate, underneath that tan plate, we're putting another 1x2 orange plate, like that. So now we've got this step down feature here. That's going to be for the 2x4 curved brick. And find it. There it is. And it's going to go just there. That's going to be all nice level. That's level. And then you're just going to pop that right next to the curve here. So it's just continuing this curve. And then we're going to put two 4x4 wedged bricks. Trying to think what they were then. And those are going to just go straight over there. So what you're going to do is you're going to line the end of the angle here with this end of the curve here, and you should just pop straight into the studs. But what we're going to do, jumping the gun, 2x2 dark bluish grey plate with the dark pink oval 2 stud plate. Then you go pop that onto the angle plate, and then, like I say, line it up like so, and that's perfect. That line is in line with this curve here. You can see that. So we're going to do that same thing on the other side. So we want our 2x2 dark bluish grey with our 1x2 oval plate. Then we want a wedged brick, and we just go pop that on this same on the other side. Just line that up with that. Perfect. Next, we've got 2 palisade bricks. So we got one going on this side, one going on the other side. So 1x2 palisade bricks, like one. And I want another palisade brick. There it is. And 2. So they're kind of poking out. And then next to that, we've got the 1x1 black cone as well going alongside there with the palisade brick. Like that. Then just below that, we're going to put the wedge bricks, these 3x3 wedge bricks. And they're going to go in line. So the studs are going to be in line at the top there, like that. And it's continuing this angle from this wedged brick to this wedged brick. See that? That's a nice little angle, that. So we're going to do the same thing on the other side. And there we go. Continues the angle. Next, we're going to put some quarter curved bricks. First, we've got to put a 1x1 plate underneath in that corner there. And then we're keeping that plate in the corner at the top left-hand side. You're going to put it on these 4 studs, on these 5 studs. 4. That's a 6 stud. So there's a 6 stud there. And that's going to be in line with this line here. So just going to put that like that. So that grey, that tan plate is going to be on this black cone. So we're going to do another one of those. Do that for the other side. Again, tan plate on the black cone. Can't go wrong. Boom. Oops. 2 more wedge bricks on top. So I want wedge brick. So we got, blimey. We got the studs on the bottom here. So the studs on the bottom are going to go into the middle here. Like that. Now we want studs at the top. Like that. And that's building up his back and his shoulders. Next we're going to put his neck in. And that is the 1x2, the 2x2 Technic brick with the ball on there. It's just got the 1 ball on there. And that ball is going to be to the left. That's going to be his neck. And we're just going to finish the top off of his, the back of his shoulders there. Another angled, not angled, sorry, another wedged brick. We're going to put a 2x3 and a 2x2 together, and then that's just going to fit inside like that with the tan studs overhanging. And on those tan studs we're going to put half moon or half circle tile, and you're going to kind of have the curve going to the left. So it's going to follow this line really nicely, and that's just going to go straight across these what is that? That's 5 studs. So it's 10 studs there, straight across there like that. Really nice little shape there. Great building technique. I really like that. It's very nice and tidy. Very nice and tidy. We're going to do his tail next. Pick up some of the pieces that went on the floor. So for the tail, we're going to use the 2x4 oval tile. Keep it upside down, and we're going to put a 1x3 template. The 1x3 template is going to be on the left-hand side of that oval plate, oval tile, and also we're going to have a 1x2 plate special with the ball on the end, and the ball is going to be to the left. So keeping that to the left, keep it all in line with the template. Then we're going to put the clamshell piece over the top, like that. So the ball is off slightly. The reason being is because he has 2 of these. So this one's going to go, if you're holding the model this way round with his neck to the left, this one is going to go into the top one. Like that. Because we're going to put another one in, but the ball is going to be at the top this time. So we're going to do another one of those. So that was a dark, one of those. Was it 2x3? No, it wasn't. I want the oval tile. Oval tile. There's loads of them. There they are. And turn it upside down. This time we're going to build it the other way around. So the 2x3 plate is going to be, no, actually we're going to, yeah, 2x3 plate is going to be at the bottom left. And then at the top left, we're going to have the 1x2 plate with the ball on the end, like that. Make sure they're in line. And then the clamshell piece over the top. And you see the ball is at the top this time. And that will go into there, like that. See? Now, if you had have had them the other way round, they would not have gone in like that. So we've done that piece. Now we're going to do 2 of his front legs, or his front flippers. And so we go to 2x4 oval plate. This time we're going to take the 1x2 plate with the ball in the middle of the plate. And that's going to go to the right hand side this time. And then to the left of that, we're going to put a 2x2 plate. And then we're going to put the clamshell. I want the clamshell. It's going to go straight over all of them. And then I've got to pop that down. I'm going to make another one of those. So we want the oval tile. There we go. We want the ball with the, yep. And then that, yep. And then the clamshell. And that's his other flipper. Now we're going to do the forearm part of his flipper. And we're going to take the 2x2 button, and this time we're going to have the 1x2 plate with the ball socket on the end. We're going to put that on the left hand side of those studs, and we're going to put another one on the right hand side of the studs. So you've got 2 ball sockets on each side. Just to lock that in place, we're going to put a 2x2 tile with a stud on top, and then we're just going to connect one of these flippers up with, just like at an angle, and then just slowly piece them together. So we want another one of those. So that's the button, that's the plate with the ball socket, and then the 2x2 plate with the stud. And again, slight angle, quite an angle, and just like bring them close into. and those will attach to these small balls on the side here at the top and bottom. Again, slight angle. I'll go 45-degree angle, and then just slowly. Well, when you're tilting it over, just gradually push it, not too much. So angle, and then just push. And there we have his front flippers. So we're going to finish off the front of the body by putting these 3x3 half circle bricks, curved bricks. And we're going to have the flat end resting on that oval tile there. The oval tile, just going to have that resting on top of it like that, so you know where it's in, and then just push it in gently and it's in place. So it's just basically a marker on where this brick's going to go, and also it just keeps it in place nicely like that. Very cool. Now it's for the head, right? 2x3 plate and a 2x4 plate. 2x4 plate's going to go on top of the 2x3 plate. Have it overhanging on the right hand side. You've just designated that the front, and this is the back. And on the back, we're going to put a 1x2 tan plate on the first two studs, and then in the middle here, these 4 studs here, we're going to have a 1x2 plate with the studs on the side, top and bottom, giving us the 4 white studs. Then next to that, we're going to, on the left hand side, we're going to put a 1x2 plate with a clip in the middle. So we want the 1x2 plate with a clip in the middle. There it is. There we go. And then the clip is going to be to the left hand side. That's going to be his tongue. Bless him. So to make his tongue, we're going to take this 1x1 curved plate with a bar in the middle, and on the top of that stud we're going to put a half oval shape tile, and it's going to be same curve as the plate, so you can see which way it goes, and that's going to be his tongue. We're going to turn it upside down and then pop it in this clip here like that. So that's going to be the bottom of his jaw basically. Next, we're going to build up the head. So we're going to put on the 4 studs here on the right hand side, the first 4, we're going to put a 2x2 Technic brick with the ball socket, and that's just going to pop in there like that. Next to that, on the 2 studs, we're going to put a 1x2 palisade brick. If I can find a palisade brick, there it is. Just on top of that like that, leaving these 2 studs on the left hand side, and then on the first 2 studs at the top here, we're going to put a 1x2 plate with the studs on the side. This time the plate's hanging down, so now we've got 4 studs on that side there. We're going to do the same thing on the other side, giving us 4 studs on each side. The 2 white studs here on the Technic brick, we're going to put a 1x2 orange plate like that, and just on these 1x2 studs, I completely lost my words. 1x2 studs here on the white, on the left hand side on these white studs, we're going to put a 1x2 brick with a pin or a stud on the side. So we've got 1x2 brick with the stud on the side. The stud is going to face towards the tongue like that, and then we're going to put 2 more of these 1x2 plates with these 2 studs on the side next to these plates, and they're going to kind of overhang, so they're going to sit on one stud, so it might be a little bit of a fragile build. So it's like that. So now we've got 4 studs at the top and then 2 at the bottom, 4 studs at the top, 2 at the bottom, and then we're just going to face it off with some nice cheeks. So we want a 1x6 plate. And we're going to put a 1x2 plate in the middle of that 1x6. And then that kind of gives these two stud step down area here. And that is for the curved brick here. And just going to put that in line at the top. It's going to curve down at the bottom. Going to do the same thing on the other side there, just to join that up. And that is one of his cheeks. So we're going to put the other side on. So we want the 1x6, 1x2 goes in the middle. Get the curved brick. Going to put that dip into the first stud on the tan plate like that, so it's in nice in line. And then what I want is another one of those quarters like that. Now we have two cheeks. On the bottom at the underneath here, we're going to put a 2x2 plate just to strengthen that up, keep those together. So we're going to put another one on this one, just in the middle there, just to keep that strengthened up. And then what we're going to do is we've got the tongue on the left hand side, the orange plate is on the right hand side, and we're just going to put the cheek level with the plate here. So it's going to go like that on those 4 studs. Same again on the other side, like that. And we kind of got cheeks going on. Next we're going to put the 6x6 round circular plate. So what you're going to do is you're going to line up this row of studs here, these 8 along here, with these 2 here, and just keep them in line, and it should drop in place nice and easy. Then we're going to put 2 1/4 3x3 bricks in the top right corner and the bottom right corner, making sure your studs meet in the center at the top there. That's the top of his head. He's looking cool. And we're just going to build his brain next. So we've got 1x2 tan plate. That's going to go right at the back there in the center, like that. And then we've got 2 1x1 plates with the studs on each side and the large collar. That's going to go 1 on each side of the tan plate like this. Now, we didn't use these before. It's the first time they've been used. And then on these 2 yellow studs here, we're going to put a 1x2 dark pink oval plate. Or is that one of the things that fell on the floor? Oh, there it is. There it is. And that's his brain, look. There you go. And we're going to put a 1x2 white plate on top of that. Like that. There we go. Next, we've got 2 1x1 studs, plates going next to the front of that. So there's one there and one there, like that. We've got this step down feature. We're not going to use that. What we're going to do is going to put a 1x2 by 4 stud down the side plate. And so 1x2 with 4 studs going down the side. That's going to go down the front towards his tongue. And then on the 2 left hand side studs, we're going to put a 2x2 circular plate like that, and the same again on the other side, on the right hand side, 2x2 plate. I can see type, there it is. It's in there. Just turn slowly, there we go. And then we're going to put straight across the top 2 of those circular plates. So straight across the middle, top 2, we're going to put a 1x2 plate with a stud on it, and that's a jumper plate And that's going to lock those in place now. So if you start building on each side now, they're not going to fall off. Then on the bottom of each of these circular plates, we're going to put a half circle tile. So we're just going to smooth this area out like that, leaving these two single studs here for quarter circle tiles. Like that. There we go. Leaving that jumper plate, and that jumper plate's going to have a 1x1 circular plate on there for his nose. Bless him. He looks so cool. And then on the 4 stud area here, what we're going to do is we're going to put a 2x3 angled sloped brick. And that slope brick, the slope is going to slope down towards that nose. Next, we're going to put 2 1x1 cones on, one on each of these yellow studs here. So just go pop that in there like that. Can be a little bit fiddly, but they are quite a stable mount. Right, so I want another cone. There we go. And those are going to be his eyes. Whoops. So put his eyes in. We're going to use these plates. I think these are minifig. Minifig accessories. We're going to put the eye print on the stud there. And the eye print's got the white pupil. And then we just go pop that bar into the cone, the top of the cone like that. So we'll do the other eye. I need a tile. There's the eye. And now I need the, I don't know what these are called. They're fairly new to me. I've seen them a couple of times now, but they are really cool parts. But I think they're minifig accessories because they're mostly in trans clear and they go under the minifig's legs. There we go. Cool. Bless him, you can see. Now we go, just cover the top of the head over, and that's going to be with the large curved bricks. So we're going to go, got these 4 studs here on the top. We've got curved brick going off each side on each stud. So that's 1, 2. That nicely covers up the cone, which is very cool. And 1, and where's the other curved brick? There it is. And 2. And then we got this 4 stud area here, and we just go cover that over with a 2x2 plate with a stud on top. Kind of smooths it all out. It makes it minimal studs on top, which is kind of cool. Right, we just go pop the head in. So we just move his feet out a little bit. Same rule, slight angle, and then just slowly push them together as you bring the angle up and pop. In it goes. And that's the seal done. So now he needs his fish. So we got to do his fish for him. I bet he's hungry. So the fish is a 1x4 plate. We're going to go on top of a 1x3 10 plate. So the orange plate on top of the tan plate, like that, in line. And then we're going to put another 1x3 tan plate on the top. So that kind of sandwiches the orange plate. Underneath the tan plate, we're going to put the inverted pink 1x2 curved plate. And then just on that pink stud there, we're going to put a 1x1 circular black plate. It's going to be the eye of the fish. And then just on the top here, on the left-hand stud, on the tan, we put in an orange 1x2 curved plate, curved brick, and attaches to the black 1x1. Next, we're going to space out the the fins. So we're going to go one stud in. We're going to take the brown one by one. I think that's brown. No, that's not brown, is it? That's dark orange. Dark orange one by one stud. And then do the same thing underneath. Same side, like that. Then we're going to put a curved orange 1x2 brick on top, and then an inverted pink 1x2 curved brick on the bottom, like that. And just going to build that out a little bit more. Going to put a tail on. So 1x2 curved brick on the bottom, 1x2 inverted curved brick on the bottom, like so. And that is his fish. Yay, he's got a fish. Let's just move these out of the way so you guys can see the build better. For what you get in this set, you get an awful lot of good pieces, great colours. There we go. Yeah, wonderful pieces, great colours, and fantastic models. The rabbit is good, the cockatoo's good, the seal's good. This set is so worth picking up just because of the models. And honestly, I would be tempted to pick up 3 because each model is just so good. It really is just so good. But let's have a quick look at him. He's very cool. He's very cute. He's got an articulated head, arms or flippers, and tail. Great use of the clamshell pieces. I really like that. He's a little bit platey underneath, but oh yeah, and he's got a very cute. It's so cute. It's so cute. He's got his fish as well. So yeah, there you go. That's a brilliant model. I'll turn the light off so you can see it a little bit better. Brilliant little model. He's so cute. And like I say, it's definitely worth picking up 3. You go like, 3? Are you serious? Yeah. No, I mean, if you like these models, definitely worth picking up 3. It's a shame to dismantle them to get the other build out of them and stuff instead of having them on display and stuff like that. If you've got room, unlike me, I don't have room, so I have to dismantle every single time. But they're so fun to build, and they're so fun to take pictures and then show them off and stuff like that. He is so cute. Ultimately brilliant. If you enjoyed the video, folks, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't enjoy the video, give it a thumbs down. Let me know in the comments why you didn't like the video. Don't be shy. Let me know in the comments your favorite build out of this 3-in-1 set. This 3-in-1 set, I cannot stress enough, I highly recommend it. It's a brilliant set. Also, don't forget, hit the like and subscribe. We've now hit, at the moment, don't want to jinx it, but at the moment we just hit 400 subscribers today. That is absolutely amazing. So I am so thankful. Thank you very much to everybody. Keep on checking out the channel. Don't forget to hit notifications as well. It will tell you then we go live, or we got a new video coming out, and we always do shorts on the weekend as well. So check those out. Thank you so much, folks. Love you all. I'm Sean from BRIT'N Bricks. Peace.